The great thing about exercise bikes is that you can use them in any country. It doesn't matter what the weather's like, but that's not really a problem living in Spain. And actually, that's the first time I've ever used that. I live on the 9th floor of one of the tallest buildings in Madrid, and I share the apartment with 4 other people from all over the world, so it's a pretty interesting mix of cultures. It's great to get some things sent from home, such as Irish tea bags, but with so many great and cheap places to eat out in Madrid, that's really the only reason to use the kitchen. I've been working as a classroom assistant for the past 5 months, and I also give private English lessons to make enough money. So between the both, I have enough free time and enough money to enjoy a really nice lifestyle. When I started studying European studies, I'd have no idea that I'd end up here, but I just knew that I wanted to study in Trinity and that the degree was open and flexible enough to give me a lot of opportunities for travel and different things. I studied both German and Spanish in university, but Spanish culture appealed to me a lot more, and so I chose to study in Seville. At first, studying through Spanish was a huge challenge, but we did have to do a language course, which helped a lot. And also the professors were accommodating to the fact that we weren't native speakers, so they understood the challenges we were facing. One of the greatest difficulties was setting up a social base because all of my friends and family were in Ireland. But gradually, through studying, working and other connections, I began to get to know people and set up a social network. Even something as simple as opening a bank account was a challenge. Finding an English-speaking doctor. Another difficulty was finding accommodation, but luckily the university had a notice board. There was a lot of word of mouth and things in hostels, and also the internet was a real help. And the internet is also amazing with Skype and Facebook for keeping in touch with family and friends. Here it is. This is the NIE document. When I was in Seville, I needed some extra money, so I took a part-time job teaching English. But to work as a foreigner in Spain, you need this document. In my final year in university, I was planning to come back to Spain. And so when my college professor told me about the opportunity to come and work as a language assistant in a school, it sounded perfect. So I applied and I got the job. And now this is the kind of thing I do in my classes. My advice to anyone moving to a new country would be to inform yourself as much as possible before going. Read everything you can, talk to anyone you know who's been or lived there, but also to be prepared that when you get there, it's going to be completely different than what you've expected. So just be open and flexible.